It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Let's have a little bit of fun now. A husband and wife team are shaking up the stationery industry with their unique crayon set that aims to help children celebrate their color of their skin. And I absolutely love that. They saw a need where the available crayons at the time just didn't match the diverse skin tone ranges of children in our country at the moment. Enter Justin and Kaylee for us. Color Me Kids business. Justin and Kaylee, a very warm welcome and well done, guys.
Thanks so much.
This is so amazing. Really, as a parent, I get excited to see this. But let's be honest, you know, crayons have been around for such a long time. What did you see or maybe just notice that made you want to change things in this place?
I think it was just about a lack of diversity within stationery in general, a lack of representation, and yeah, that was just like quite a glaringly obvious hole that you can't actually believe has been there for so long. But yeah, I noticed that as a teacher, and just trying to be more intentional with my classroom resources, ensuring that they accurately represent the children in my class. And the one thing that was lacking was stationery, so it was the crayons and our art resources. So that's really what we wanted to change, and we went about doing that.
It's amazing to me that no one has thought to act on this impulse until you guys. So I think you deserve massive kudos for that. I want you to talk us now through the various skin tones and how you actually selected them. So often we're having to color in a cartoon in yellow.
Yeah,
100%.
I remember as a child choosing in like a pack of Koki markers, being like, well, there's potentially brown, there's orange, there's yellow, and there's pink. So I was hell bent on getting very realistic shades. So that was, I think maybe I'm a bit of a control freak with that. But we started with the biggest cross section you can possibly imagine, from basically darkest brown. We included black for hair color, that sort of thing, going through to very lightest possible shade. And then just by process of elimination, getting as many samples as possible, sample shades, testing them all out, trialing it in my classroom, and the kids are the toughest critics. So yeah, really, that's how it was, a process of elimination, really.
And we started in 2018. So I mean, by the time we were ready with all our skin shades, I mean, we only launched last year, so it took us a really long time to get to the finished product.
Yeah.
This really does excite me, but how have other parents, and more especially the children, responded to your crayons?
No, it's been absolutely amazing. I think from parents' perspective, we've received such heartwarming stories that so many people have said to us they just really wish that they had this when they were a child, and how they just feel so happy and grateful that their child won't experience what they did, not really having any skin color. And then with kids, you in the classroom, seeing them draw little swatches, testing it out, checking their skin tone, checking their friend's skin tone. So it's such a discussion, and it's just been, it creates discussion within the classroom. So it's been so beautifully embraced and received.
It's also normalizing a conversation that should be had at the earliest possible stage as well, which I think is one of the most heartwarming elements to this. You guys obviously had very little experience in the stationery manufacturing industry itself. What was that journey like, getting this off the ground?
That was extremely hard. We absolutely wanted everything to be manufactured in South Africa. So we started off, we started with Google.
Yeah.
As one does.
We didn't really know where to start. Yeah, absolutely. Eventually the trial and error, especially with getting the shades of skin color we wanted correct, it was so difficult nailing down the right manufacturer and the right 12 shades of skin colors. So it took us, when we say we launched in 2020, it took us 2 years to get to that point, and it was hard. It was very hard.
I can only imagine, but I also believe that you even have a customer base overseas as well. What's next? Are there any other gaps in the market you'd like to take advantage of?
I think we just want to keep expanding the range to make it as widen the range as much as possible, so that it's not just crayons at this stage. We're growing our product line to just get more products surrounding diversity, and so it's not a novelty anymore. We really want it to be an absolute standard. So that's our goal.
Definitely.
Moving forward.
I don't know if you can see this, but G's already starting to seal one for his son, Jack. I think he's more excited.
I love it.
I love the fact that he's going to be able to now sit in the class that he's sitting in with the friends that he does have, and they're all going to be fully represented there. The packaging is amazing. I love the triangular grip. So my boy is 3 years old, and I've got the most gorgeous little ginger 9-month-old baby. So I'm hoping that you're going to get the right shades of orange included in the mix there as well. But you guys are you're phenomenal, and I think it's so cool that we are doing this. It's one thing having a great idea and seeing a need. It's another thing actually following through on that. So I hope this makes you insanely wealthy apart from anything else, because I know that you're going to use those resources to plug it back into something that really is so important right now. So thank you so much for doing this. Thank you for taking the time to join us this morning. And I'm going to steal all of these and give them to my son, and he'll put them to the ultimate quality test.
You're welcome.
Fantastic, please do.
Thanks so much for having us, guys. We really appreciate it.
Powerful. Now, here's to giving our children all over the world, but more especially in South Africa, the tools to more accurately represent themselves when in artistic expression. Justin and Kylie, we wish you all of the best on your journey. For more information, you can visit colormekids.co.za. Did you find your color?
I found my color and my freckle color. So I can effectively, Jack can draw my face. Look at that. How awesome is that, man?
You nailed it.
Oh, man, that's brilliant.